She'll make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She'll make you live their crazy life, but she'll take away your pain. Like a bullet to the brain. Come on, upside, inside out. Funboxing La Vida Loca. She'll push and pull you down. Funboxing La Vida Loca. Her lips are dull, full of red, and her skin is the color mocha. Bob will wear you out. He's Funboxing La Vida Loca. Funboxing La Vida Loca. Hey, Bob Squad, what are we doing? We're unboxing another Insecticon brought to you by Wild Cherry Pepsi Zero with the same very refreshing taste as regular Wild Cherry Pepsi. None of the sugar, none of the calories. Go to PepsiCo.com/zero/Wild Cherry. Enter the promo code FUNBOXING. Nothing happens. It's a waste of your time. And speaking of wasting time, we're not wasting time. We're having a great time. I don't need this here, do I? We're looking at the Legacy Transformers Evolution Siege Kingdom Studios Series Earthrise War for Cybertron Equal Housing Lender Insecticon Shrapnel. Here's Kickback over there. So this is the second Insecticon I've got. There are 3 of them if you're not familiar with the popular Decepticon faction. Okay, again, Hasbro's Greed, 8 and up. What the hell am I going to do with 8 Shrapnels? I've only seen like 1 in stores, and then I picked them up. And then I bought them, and I put them back down. And I had him here he's actually been sitting here for about a month or so. There's Evo Fusion. Okie dokie, we'll see what the Evo Fusion is all about. I think he's got a wacky weapon or something or other. And this figure costs 0 to 3 angry turnips. Okay, oh, look at this. It's made in Vietnam. Fabrique of Vietnam. It's also a part of French Viet. There is artwork. Do you guys like artwork on boxes? That is a giant lion for whatever reason. That looks like a Decepticon face on the right, a big purple face. What's going on here? Some Junkion looking things. There's Dino Bots. You're familiar with those popular characters. As such, there's a bad guy surfing a jet. Shrapnel in Cybertronianese. Got a wacky weapon. He is a beetle, I think. Damn it. Well, I have to do some of those jokes. Well, I don't want to hold his hand, but I do want to take him out of the package. And let's take a pause here, and I will take him out of the box while my land shark gently weeps. He's a beetle. Oh, no. Insecticon Shrapnel died in the church and was buried along with his name. Nobody cares. Stop it, land shark. We can't keep doing this. And Kickback whispered in my ear. Stop it, land shark. That's not funny. It's hilarious. Okie dokie. Something, I like him. I feel like Kickback, I don't like to do comparisons right away, but also, who cares? I feel like Shrapnel is looking probably a little more cartoon accurate, but a little, I don't know, there's something a little different, a little lighter, a little more not quite matching up. Something with the plastic, I don't know. Shrapnel looks a little more shiny, a little more cartoony than Kickback does. Are they going to look good together? They still probably look pretty good together. I feel like Kickback is a little bit more menacing, and Shrapnel is a little bit more your friendly neighborhood bug guy. But we'll put him to the side. But I want to take a look at the accessories, because I don't quite get the Evo Fusion gimmick if it's not a Target Master or Headmaster. It's just some extra weapons, which is kind of confusing. So according to the box, you can take these 2 purple laser gimmicks, and they kind of go under his wrists, like yay. They just go into his elbows. And he also has a smoking jacket with elbow patches that are tweed, like he's a cool English professor in 1978 that actually just had sex with his students. Too much information, Bob. What did I do? Well, a land shark almost fell off the table. That would have been disastrous. I'd have a lawsuit coming. So the box art suggests that I can use him like so. He is stiff. LOL. And that's what the box art suggests, that he can hold his big silver laser thing that he murders people with in one hand, and you put the other things under his elbows like so. And it looks a little goofy and cumbersome. I think think without these it looks better. But they also give a much sillier suggestion for the gun, so I want to do it. And so you put this thing, whoops, this thing goes in here. You're watching this. Are you familiar with this? You heard about this? You heard about this? Tip the wheel, try the waitress, some weather we're having. Come on. Oh, wow. What did they do to this thing? I have to see my local Toyota dealer to have them lube up my toy. I went to my local Chevy dealer. He's got a real cavalier attitude. Okay, Bob. I don't know. This thing's stiff as a board. But my stage of the game, not many things are. So let's take it, and this goes in here, and here, and here. Okay, so this is supposed to be his ridiculous super machine gun laser thing. It looks preposterous. And here's Odie real quick, just checking out, moving his ears, licking his privates. There he goes. No, he changed his mind, he's done. Okay, he's had enough of this. This is a colossal waste of time. Odie is not interested. Okay, let's move back over here. Hey, are those me Googling the lyrics to these songs I don't know? Breaking more fourth walls than the Kool-Aid Man. I don't know the lyrics to all these songs. I haven't heard Livin' La Vida Loca in 20-something years. All those early 2000 songs, like Ricky Martin, and then those more soulful ones like your Dave Matthews, John Legend, Matchbox 20, Fuel type of Santana. Those songs, that's my college years. That's the soundtrack to me not getting laid. All in all, no, he's a good Insecticon. I like this size too, this scale. Here, I'll use this as an example. And also a way to have a great refreshing soft drink with no sugars or calories. So that's how big he is. Take a look around. Yeah, he doesn't have this kid screaming outside and they're in the goddamn pool or something. Oh, no wait, it's like 11:30 at night. Why are people's kids are just up? Everyone's a bad parent. God, I want to leave this place. Okay, so yeah, there's no like backpack problem or anything. The Insecticons are pretty compact. The kickback looks pretty good. I mean, he needs his wings, but other than that, articulation, who cares? You know the articulation. No, he's got his shoulders, his elbows. Mine has a very, very stiff neck, but he was in that package for a while. So there's some hip, there's some knee. Usually the transformation provides a lot of articulation too. Yeah, Hasbro does get a lot of flack for, I think these are all in all still pretty good toys. They're good Transformers toys. I think most of them really look great, especially in robot form. These two both look cartoon accurate. It just kind of, I don't know. It looks like he's Sunbow cartoon accurate and he's movie cartoon accurate. And if a Transformers fan, you know the difference. And speaking of transforming, now that we've seen two of the three Insecticons together, I say we transform them both with an emphasis on this particular Beetle. 8 days a week, I love you. Funboxing in the sky with Bob Squad. Stop it, Land Shark. We are in alt mode or whatever, Beetle mode. This background looks terrible. It's too dark. I'm just going to hold them up here. Pretty good. I like that the gold translucent is on top. The pinchers move back and forth. Simple transformation. I went to the Prime versus Prime YouTube channel as I always do. He's a little block. Ultimately, robot form is going to be his better form. Here is Kickback also in bug mode. I think I have Kickback transformed right. I think you have to twist his waist and the gold goes underneath and the gun would go on top. I think I did that correctly, but the Prime versus Prime guy has Kickback's gold going up, but we're not talking about Kickback. We are talking about the Beetle mode of Shrapnel. And as mentioned, I think he's supposed to have some sort of electronic probing techniques. This thing just popped out. I don't know if the transformation on this last group of Legacy Hasbro Transformers is quite as spot on as they were some of the Kingdom series. Hold on. Alright, never mind. Sorry, I thought somebody was texting me. I thought it was a lady. But it wasn't. It was nobody. It was a false alarm. My phone was giving me messages for unimportant updates on various social media platforms. This is Shrapnel. And it's good to have a second Insecticon. Nothing much to add here. I think he looks just fine. Next to Kickback, I don't think the difference in plastic quality or whatever is as obvious when they're in their alt mode. But all in all, I do think that this guy does look better in his robot form. But nevertheless, a good addition, and I'm glad I got him. I'm sure Bombshell is next. Actually, I'll move Kickback aside so that this beetle is all by himself. I got my mindset on you. 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 I need a whole lot of money.